the biggest cost you'll have in your life is tax. If you can also move somewhere to Dubai and you just mitigate that, even if it's just for a period of time, so you can generate some kind of means behind you, I think is a beneficial decision you can make.
Yeah, but isn't there something that you can do where even if you are UK based, you can set your business up in Dubai, but still...
It's a massive grey area.
Is it?
I would...
I know a few people who do it. Like, I don't know how they do it. I don't know what the...
I know people doing it. It's not 100% kosher. Like, put it like this. I started doing that and I started making like November 2021, we made our first 300K month in our fitness business. And I was like, yeah, I don't want to play this game anymore because like...
What, you were paying UK tax?
I was a UK tax resident at that point.
Oh, okay.
But I had set up a Dubai business.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, fuck this. This is gonna, if I end up having to pay tax on this, I was paying VAT. I was like, this is gonna be fucking retarded. So I was like, I need to bounce. Because like, if you start doing 300 grand a month, that's a big tax bill. So I quickly made the decision. That's also where in terms of like the UK kind of forces people to make that decision. Because at a certain point, it's like, well, I'm literally giving away half of everything. So it's like, I might as well, it almost doesn't even make sense working as hard at that point.
What do you think about the UK laws on tax?
It's fucking shit. Like you're basically getting extorted by, I'll give you the best thing. So you live in Dubai, you pay zero tax basically. You see zero crime. The potholes on the roads don't exist. Everything is very tidy. Everything works very efficiently. But you don't pay any tax. In the UK, you have very high crime. A lot of it's a shithole. The roads are all fucked. All the infrastructure is fucked. Yes, we have free healthcare, but like that's kind of intermittent. And I was paying for private healthcare anyway. I think the UK was a phenomenal country. Whether it can come back to that, I think would be a massive challenge. I think it would need very radical reform. Like I still love the countryside in the UK. Like I grew up there, and I've a lot of like love for that. But the great in Great Britain is gone, if that makes sense. Like we're a fucking weak country internationally, military, economically. We have the highest industrial electricity costs in the world. It means we can't manufacture anything. Our GDP is 45% from the government, which basically means the entire economy is the government. So like you can see, I don't know a lot. I can go on and on and on, but it's where the owner of Revolut just moved to Dubai from the UK.
Yeah, he's setting a Revolut up, isn't he?
So he's moved here. The equivalent of the owner of Revolut moving to the UK is 450,000 taxpayers. That's a fucking city. It's probably Middlesbrough. Like the whole population of Middlesbrough is replaced by one guy because he's like, yeah, I don't do this anymore because the tax laws are stupid. So if the UK actually incentivized people to fucking set up the businesses there, then it would work. That being said, if the UK was 0% tax, I would still stay in Dubai.
Yeah, do you think you'll be in Dubai long term?
Never say never, but the US kind of appeals to me at some degree, and probably my gut feeling what I'd like is like maybe have like 2 homes and maybe live in Dubai in the US or Dubai in Europe, and like kind of move between the two, something like that.
Where's Aiden? Aiden's Spain, isn't he?
Yeah, Marbella. So my family live in Marbella, so I go there quite a lot. We'll be there in the summer, but I think Marbella also has the same problems as the rest of Europe: high crime, corrupt government, really, really bad tax. So it's kind of continental with that in terms of an issue, which I think is a shame because Europe is a great place.
Yeah, well, that's why Dubai's helped me achieve what I've achieved the past 7 months or so, because there's literally nothing else for me to do or worry about apart from work.
So, but psychologically, like I talk a lot about success through subtraction, not addition. If you're not worrying about paying tax, if you're not worrying about your personal safety, you're not worrying about your partner's safety, your fucking daughter's safety.
Yeah, you can just channel.
You just got that shit in your own head, right? You don't hear a noise at night and be like, oh, if I hear something at night here, I'm like, oh, fucking someone's broken in. Like I live in fucking Dubai, I live in the palm of security. It's like, this is going to be the fucking cat. Whereas like when I was in Vegas, I rented some massive house that was sick, but it'd kind of make weird noises at night. And like, I'd freak out being like, if there's fucking someone in the house with a fucking gun. So I'd be like walking around my pants being like, I'm fucking have to like have a scrap with someone because you don't know. Like, whereas you're not going to have that problem here.
I suppose that's probably why people who are in like a similar position to myself, where you are single, maybe if you do move to Dubai, you're just going to be in an optimal circumstance to grow your business, aren't you? If you have got your head screwed on. Yeah.
So I said to you earlier, the biggest downfall of men when they move to Dubai is exotic women. So if you can keep your head out of trouble with women, partying and hanging around the wrong people, and you focus on the right things, have the right lifestyle, you can fucking crush and steamroll.
Do you see that a lot?
All the time. So like, I won't name names, but I can think of loads of coaches who we've worked with in the past who would like sign up and then they would do okay and they'd be like, oh, my business is kind of stuck. I'm like, dude, like I see you on Saturdays, Sundays and like during the week you're going to like beach clubs. And I'm like, bro, like I'm fucking working and you're not. And I'm like 50 steps ahead of you. So like, not that you want to catch me, but there's kind of like, the success leaves clues things like, yes, go and enjoy yourself, but not like go to the beach club fucking 4 days a week is a bit excessive. Like you're not booking sales calls and closing sales calls and you're not doing that from the fucking beach club.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Do you drink?
No, so when I was like younger, I used to binge drink like fucking crazy. So like rugby background, so I used to get pissed out of my head and be a complete fucking retard. I also had like a mini drug phase for a little while and I haven't drunk now for maybe like 3 years.
Completely.
Dude, not even from not from like, oh, I'm going to go teetotal. The last drink I had was December 2023 on my birthday in America. I think I had a glass of wine and maybe I can't remember, some cocktail or something. I don't think it's like, if I go out with my friends, they don't really drink. Like a lot of succcessful people don't really drink.
That sounds, okay, so that was going to be my next question. You'll know a lot of successful people. Do they drink?
Dan sometimes has a glass of wine. I went for dinner with him, like a group of people. But like
you said, you said to me a few weeks ago.
But like he might have like one or two, but then I have an all-in mentality. So if I have one, I'd be like fucking the whole bottle. So like and also it's kind of like life's a video game. It's like if I haven't done it for 3 years, I'm like sometimes even it was a couple of months ago, I was like, I kind of fancy like having a beer or something, but then I'm never really in the right environment because I'm not going to sit on the beach on my own and have a beer, so it's kind of weird. And if I go to beach clubs, I go to places like my friends don't really drink either, because from a health and fitness background and business background, high level people, successful people don't really drink. So I don't think it's an issue for people to do. I just don't think binge drinking is. I think sometimes like there is a benefit to having a drink, but I think for people to kind of decompress, if that makes sense.
So there's obviously a correlation because last year I stopped going out. I didn't drink. I stopped like messing around with girls and I scaled my business.
but it's the same thing though, right? So it's like, it's subtraction rather than addition. If you just focus on the thing you need to do, you get successful. And I think that's probably the biggest piece of advice I give anyone listening to this is like, all the dumb shit you're doing and the things you regret. If you just stop doing the things you regret every day, your life will probably be a lot better. And also you'll feel a lot better about yourself and have more confidence. Like imagine you feel much better about yourself now, like your own identity and self-worth than you probably did back then.
Yeah, definitely. I think it is about distractions, isn't it? Like when I was back in the UK, I was playing footy. I know you said rugby. I was football, the right shape ball. And you play football and you're having a few pints afterwards. And if you've won, if you've had a good game, you have like more than a few pints. And then Sunday's just a bit of a write-off. And there's always shit. Obviously, I was living with my family. There's always shit going on with your family. And sister's kicking off, niece is playing up, mum's not very well, whatever. So you're just getting pulled in all these different directions. I think this past 7 months, because I've not been getting pulled in any different directions. I've just been so laser focused on work.
So if I was like 26 again and I was starting, I would move to Dubai or even somewhere like fucking Thailand. I'd get a cheap apartment and I'd just fucking lock in. I would work out, get in fucking great shape, learn as much shit as I could every day, hammer my business, hammer building a brand, and I would do nothing else for like 5 years.
That's the one thing I wish I'd done differently. I wish I'd done what I'd done last year. I wish I'd done it about 5 years.
So you wish you'd started sooner?
Yeah, if I'd done it 5 years ago, that would be my one.
Now, if you enjoyed this clip and you're a coach, creator, or a business owner and you want help in terms of how to scale your business using ads, AI, content, marketing, a lot of things we talk about on the show, then hit the link at the top line of our description in the YouTube video. You can book in a call with us and we'll walk through the whole process, audit your business, and show you where there's huge, huge opportunities for you to scale.